Hi, welcome to Tarot by Naveen. Welcome to the channel. Good to have you here. Okay, clearly I am a tarot card reading channel. I offer general card readings, money career readings, love readings, oracle readings where you get to interact with the universe and your own intuition, forensic readings where we kind of give a personal deep dive into you personally, internally, and spirit path readings. Well, that's where we go into the external energies and what's surrounding you, your higher self, the big picture, and karmic lessons and stuff like that. And if you were like very anticipated, like really want to see what the next reading is coming out, while being a part of the YouTube page is a great benefit. If you want to see early readings, you might want to consider becoming a Patreon member because that is where you can get early readings. On the Patreon page, you will also have access to the shop where I plan to introduce bonus readings and also a choose your stack reading. So you get to like choose from 3 different stacks. On the Patreon page is like a key membership and a Lotus membership, so you get to choose. And I also offer personal readings. So if you want to check that out, look into the description box below. You can also donate to the channel. All of these ways are great ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. So becoming a YouTube subscriber, a Patreon subscriber, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so that's a lot. So now let's get into your reading. Okay, Taurus. Hi, this is Tarot Benavine. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so we're getting into your money and career reading for June the 22nd to July the 17th of 2026. Taurus, even though it's only supposed to be 2 angel messages, you got a bonus angel message that came out. So yay. So we're going to get into your tarot cards here, clarifiers, Kipper card for further insight, and of course your angel messages. So let's see what's happening in your money and career. Okay, Taurus, you are moving ahead valiantly. You have the Knight of Wands. So what's coming through here is that you're still exploring avenues, you're still exploring opportunities, and also certain levels of comfort or kind of like protocol, strategy, procedures, the vibe in certain respects, the spaces, the people that you might be working with or navigating with or collaborating with. Could even be certain aspects of clientels and how you associate with them. What would be the best benefit and structure and smoothness is what I'm hearing for everyone involved. Personality wise, action wise, how you present yourself, how they present themselves, the complementary energies. So you're in the middle of something that's taking a lot of your time right now, Taurus. Just, like getting your bearings. For some of you, you've recently entered a certain job or a new environment, or even when it comes to maybe your own business or collaboration, maybe there's certain venues that need to be considered or navigated, cultivated. You're in an actionable exploratory mode right now to see what fits in your career path. Some of you may be trying new projects or new ways of presenting yourself in some capacity. For some of you, I'm hearing you may even be considering varying, like, you know how you can have one main primary job and you can have maybe a hobby or another hobby, and you may want to transition into making one of those your primary job instead, something like that. So some of you are also in the middle of that. So you're in a very exploratory mode in your money and career right now, just trying to see what fits, which is good. It's a good developing structure that's happening in your life. Further clarification, yeah, see, we have the 10 of Cups. So you want something that meets your expectations for yourself, your livelihood, that supports you, your children, your family, or good friends, or your business associates, perhaps, your clientele and their needs, or something that really covers all the bases of practical living as well, and your reputation, your heart space. You want to be comfortable in it. You want to wake up every morning excited to go and involve yourself with these people or these programs or these actions. Whatever it is that you're navigating, it has to fit this, and it can't be short term. You're not looking for that. You're looking for long term with this Ten of Cups. So you're looking for something that really ignites your heart, ignites your spirit, and brings into the forefront of everything that is required, and then some, to have a comfortable life, a comfortable living, where you don't have to have so much stress or worry. So that's what you're navigating and what's also developing in your life right now. That's excellent. Further clarification. And we have, yeah, the Two of Swords. And that's also why I came in. Some of you may be considering a hobby and turning that into something more meaningful. The Two of Swords, it's like you could hear some people in your life maybe speaking practically, by the book, traditional aspects or whatever have you, but you're being encouraged to consider these grains of the sand as they blow with the direction of the wind, as in sometimes the logical answer is not the best one. Sometimes you have to go with what your heart is saying, what your heart is screaming to you. Use your creativity and allow that to build and grow and guide you into which area, how should you carry yourself, what should you choose, so that it does sing to your heart. You want to be happy about what you involve yourself with. So sometimes it doesn't make on the outside to others logical sense, but if you follow your heart in this and how you want to go about it, you will be happy in the long term, because you would have listened to your heart and you would have really created or established a very auspicious life for yourself, that's uniquely giving to what you need in your life, as opposed to what other people may think you need. Okay? Let's see the Kipper card onto that, and we have, yeah, adjudication. So there's legal proceedings in here. There's maybe contracts to sign in here. There's maybe considerations of negotiations to be had in here, and that comes in with the whole, listen to your heart aspect. Whatever your planning phase, whatever the dynamic, whatever you're choosing, whatever that you have to navigate through, it's going to go in your favor. But the advice is to stay true to your heart in the structure, in the decisions. Okay? So let's see what else is happening in money and career. And we have, yeah, look at that. The Page of Pentacles. So you will be getting that investment. You, like I said, it's going to go in your favor, whatever legal understanding this is. You will be getting that promotion, or you will be advancing into that new career, or that hobby for some of you will start making a monetary value. It's a small start, but it's something that you can grow and cultivate and nurture. It's physical. You can feel it. It affects your world. Okay? And it's going to grow in your landing, is what I'm hearing, your footing, your health, and the way you present yourself. It is something to really be proud of, is what I'm hearing. Okay, because it's the starts to something big. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see the Five of Cups. So don't allow people to make you second guess yourself. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it's small. The start is small. The investment is small. To some people, it may seem small. To you, it's probably the biggest thing. Certain aspects are relatives. But don't allow people to make you feel regret or make you think that you took a misstep, whatever. No, focus on the golden cups that's right behind you. They are full of what you need. They're full of moving forward. You don't need to focus on the regrets. Focus on that golden pentacle, that start. Okay? Whatever you chose here, you're going by your heart more so. Of course, I'm not saying to not take certain practical things into thought, but as long as it leans into your desired direction in your life, in your career, in your project, in your business, whatever it is, it's more nurturing. It's better for you. Okay. Again, some people are going to be in your ear and saying, like, oh, why'd you do that? Or that doesn't make any sense. Or, you know, don't allow them to get in your head. Okay? You can hear their advice, but ultimately, you have to make the decision that's best for you and those you love. Okay? Further clarification to that. That is interesting. Yeah, see the sun, like I said, this is leading to something incredibly abundant. When the sun comes in, it elevates everything to the nth degree of happiness and success, Taurus. Okay, so don't this invest this start this really good opportunity. It may start small, but it's going to lead to something much bigger. Okay, for the long term, for your peace and happiness and success. Don't allow people to make you second guess yourself and regret and be negative or take your focus away from what's happening and what's building, what's growing. You focus on that pinnacle. You focus on this opportunity. You focus on that win. You focus on your decision that you made. Okay, the sun's coming out. Things are going to be bright. Okay, let's see what the Kipper card has to say. And we have, yeah, expectation. You are going to be dreaming, expecting so much more, especially from this first aspects of the endowment that's coming in, of your success, of the next transition of things, the next cycle that's building up. So, yeah, dream, expect better, expect growth, because that's what's coming. Okay, and some of you, this is also related to whoever else might be involved in this, where they also have a lot of anticipation. Okay, so do your best. You're going to do well. Let's see what else is happening here. And we have, yeah, there we go. The Three of Wands. So this is you after you, especially after you've started and going through certain things and developing and growing. This is, and I just saw like 3 months in my head. Yeah, interesting. Is a particular, perhaps maybe 1 to 3 months for some of you, but I see like 3 months. There's going to be a next step forward in some capacity where your bags will be packed, you're going to be ready, the ships are coming in, it's ready for you to embark. You see, you can see the ships, you can see the horizon. This is your world expanding even further because of the decision. Okay, this is successful energy. Okay, you get to expand, you get to grow more, you get to build, you get to show much more what you can do to the world, to your clientele, to your business structure, the service to render, the talent that you have to offer. And this is someone with experience. They know what they're doing. Okay? This could be up for promotion, to advancing your business, whatever the situation is. Excellent. This is an onboarding to the next phase of success. So let's see what else is happening. And we have, yep, there we go. Seven of Swords, that it's still that motion energy. So Seven of Swords, you're going to be also leaving other and uncomfortable things. You're going to be making some big steps. In some cases, you may be ripping yourself away, okay, from some minor, some like with the Five of Cups here, you're gonna be ripping yourself away from some people who probably lingered. Remember, for some of you, it was in a transitional phase here, whereby you might have been in some type of what do you call it, primary thing, and then you want to work for your hobby to become your primary thing. Just as an example, but it could be your story. You get the endowment, you get the investment, or you work on that while you're working on X, Y, and Z, and people saying, why don't you give up on that, focus on this? But said, no, you're focusing on these golden cups, okay? And then you take yourself away to then expand, to build up, the opportunity grows, okay? And that's where you separate yourself entirely. This is like giving in your 2 weeks notice, or really leaving an environment to pursue something that really is true to how you want to go about it entirely. Okay? This is the freedom that's coming in even more so. And again, it could be that big promotion. It could be that lateral move, or that transition out of an entire subject matter of a career path to really focus on what really is working for your heart space, for how you enjoy living and moving through life. It could be in the expansion of a business that you are cultivating, whatever the situation is for you. Further clarification, we have, yep, there we go. The Two of Wands, again, all this is just moving energy. The Two of Wands, you finish with one path and you're leading to the next, the world expanding again, the travel opportunities, The dreams and visions that's coming to light. Two goes into three as well. This is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible, Taurus. Let's see what the Kipper card has to say. And we have, yep, court case. Remember, 2 weeks notice. And also, this is expanding again. Okay, more contracts, more delegations. The next phase of this whole process. Okay, I mean, legalities are involved in this, but you're shining. You're getting stronger. Maybe a small business comes into something bigger. Okay, it's absolutely incredible. So expect big things and don't limit your imaginations. Don't allow people to make you doubt yourself, Taurus. You are headed into a great direction. It's going to take time, effort, work, strategy, all that kind of stuff, but you can do this. Okay, let's see what your angel messages have to say. Your first one here is wow, opportunity, and you're taking that opportunity. Okay, opportunity. And then we have communicate clearly. Of course, there's a lot of communication in this. That goes without saying. That's amazing. And then we have there's something better, excellent, and clearly we see some type of transition, some like from one phase of your career path into this new and better phase, and that's what you're working on. So if you think there's something better, yeah, most definitely, because you're transitioning, you're developing, you're growing, you're transforming, whatever capacity that this is for you. So, Taurus, this has been your money and career reading. Please remember to subscribe to the YouTube page and please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. And I wish you the best. Bye. Hi, thank you so much for being a part of the channel. I really hope the reading was beneficial and uplifting, encouraging for you. I hope to see you back here real soon. Otherwise, I wish you the best.